Coming on next, Geraldine Fitzgerald is the high-spirited grandmother of a troubled young Australian man at the turn of the century in The Mango Tree.
That pioneer family blazes a new trail through the wilderness, enjoying all of the beauty and splendor high atop glorious mountainsides.
Get up across that bridge, quick!
Escaping the fury that threatens their survival.
Get up higher, go on!
But now the Robinson family faces its biggest challenge.
Looks like you've got a problem. This parcel is a mining claim, not a vegetable garden. I'm leaving, Bruce. We'll see about that, Mr. Robinson.
Capture the majestic wonders, the exciting and breathtaking drama, the delightful magic that only nature can unfold. Follow the adventures through America's heartland with the Mountain Family Robinson.
How many men did the president ask for?
Only one, Inspector Jacques Couzeau.
Peter Sellers is the world's greatest detective, leading us on a hot trail to laughter.
Do you have a light?
Yes, in the top left-hand row.
But something funny is going on here.
Clouseau disappears. Business gets better.
The thought of a world without Clouseau fills me with delight.
Is it murder? Or is it madness?
Monsieur le Maire suggested you go home and forget all about this.
Excuse me.
Follow the hysterical trio of the Pink Panther. It's the face that launched 1,000 laughs. Now On brings you a Walter Matthau Festival.
He just may be the nicest person that ever lived.
I don't have to stand here and listen to that kind of talk.
They were the worst team in the history of baseball until a grumpy old coach brought in a secret weapon.
Oh, girl, what was that, punk?
And taught them to win in spite of themselves.
Cups and supporters. Gotta be won at all times.
Tatum O'Neal teams up with Walter and the Bad News Bears.
Who are you?
Libby,
Walter's long-lost daughter has stars in her eyes.
I'm an actress. What do you do? Stage work mostly? No, mostly I audition.
But he just wants to be left alone.
After 16 years, she just walks in here. You know, I don't even know how she found me. It took him 20 years to find Eichmann.
I ought to be in pictures. Then Walter has to work on a little patience.
What are you gonna do to him? Kill him!
He's got one shot at making it.
So is it funny?
A herding horse got no chance with this kind of competition.
This herding horse is my only chance.
Putting it down and letting it ride on Casey's shadow. Order in the court. There's no justice when Walter takes a stand.
Good morning.
The men on this court have got to stick together. After all, there are only 8 of us left against all of her.
It's the irresistible Jill Clayburgh versus the immovable Walter.
I'm about as much of a socialist as Donald Duck.
You be the judge on the first Monday in October. This is the oddest couple of all time, and they're at each other's throats again.
Come on back. I promise not to tie you up again.
Walter is on the risky side of business.
What line of work are you in?
Pest control.
And Jack Lemmon is on the shady side of life.
The whole thing is in my suicide note. You want to read it?
No.
But together, they're one of a kind. They're buddy-buddy. It's on salute to one of America's best, the Walter Matthau Festival. On November 12th, 1982, the war began. It was called the Fight of the Year. Now, live on September 9th, 1983, the battle continues. Live from Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, On brings you the rematch. Pryor versus Arguello. This is the legend, Alexis Arguello, a 31-year-old boxing master, 3-time champion with a stunning record of 78-5 with 63 knockouts. A sleek cobra with venom in his hands and revenge in his eyes. One man stood in his way from becoming the only 4-time world champion. This is the Hawk, Aaron Pryor, the 27-year-old WBA junior welterweight champ, undefeated in 33 fights with 31 knockouts. The Hawk destroys his opponents with perpetual firepower. No one Nothing stands in the way of this one-man wrecking machine. Live September 9th, it's the Legend versus the Hawk in a battle that will leave only one standing as champion. Plus, on the same night, the hitman from Detroit is coming to the City of Lights. WBC Super Welterweight champ Thomas Hitman Hearns defends his crown for the first time against James Hard Rock Green. Live from Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, get ready for a war. The rematch, Fryer versus Arguello. Order now. Check your on guide for details. Live Friday, September 9th, the rematch.
This is a test. This station is conducting a test of the emergency broadcast system. This is only a test. This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. The broadcasters in your area, in voluntary cooperation with federal, state, and local authorities, have developed this system to keep you informed in the event of an emergency. If this had been an actual emergency, the attention signal you just heard would have been followed by official information, news, or instructions. This station serves the Riverside and Los Angeles areas. This concludes this test of the emergency broadcast system.